Aloha guys, hope everyone's doing well. I am waiting for a Mini 3 Pro delivery and a DJI mic because my Rode Wireless 2 Go's were defective, so they're replacing them. So I figure because I need a sign for this package, I would do a little tutorial, and I didn't have any mics, so I'm using my Rode mic on my computer, and I figure we'll geek out. I took some shots with the tele lens on both the Mavic 3, right here as you see, and the Mavic 3 Pro. I was going to do a tutorial in the field and kind of shoot and talk it through everything, but my mic wasn't working, so I figure I just get a couple shots and talk about them in front of the computer like I'm doing now. But I took these shots, and first thing, so you guys are aware, I don't know, some people may not know this, the Mavic 3 has a focal length of 162 millimeter equivalent. See this right here? And the Mavic 3 Pro is 166 millimeter. So it's going to give you a little bit more reach. Not that it should mean that much more, but just for its worth, it's at f4.4 on the Mavic 3. And on the Mavic 3 Pro, it's going to let in a little bit more light at an f3.4. So the diaphragm is going to be opening a little bit more, letting in a little bit more light. Shouldn't be that significant, but just know that there is actually a little difference between the two cameras for whatever that's worth. So in theory, when we're looking at these images, I have Mavic 3 right here, and I'm going to open this DNG file. Actually, I'll open both of them. I'll actually open this one first so it doesn't get confusing. So Mavic 3, not Mavic 3 Pro. We're going to open it up in Photoshop, and we're going to take a peek at it. I'm just going to do a simple little edit. It was kind of hazy out from the smoke from the fires in Canada, which the dehaze could be good for, but I don't know, maybe not. I'll just increase the saturation a teeny bit, maybe pull in the shadows a little bit, maybe dehaze. Let me see. As I said, it was really not a great day regardless to do a video. It was kind of not super nice out. Maybe a little too much. What else? Little contrast? No. We'll just stop right there. And what I'm going to do is go over here, and I'm going to copy edit settings. And I'm going to open this. So this is the Mavic 3, right? 1619. And then we're going to go over here and open a comparable file. And I think I can just paste the settings. So they're the exact same. There, a little tweak, and this is the Mavic 3 Pro. So Mavic 3 Pro, Mavic 3. Here, let me zoom in a little bit and click, shoot. It's kind of hard to do, but Mavic 3 Pro, Mavic 3. Again, not easy to get identical, but just know this is 162 millimeter. And this is 166. I'm not sure if I was identically in the exact same spot, but pretty much right around there. So let's just zoom in and pixel peep a little bit. Pixel peep. So let's just look maybe at this zone right here. We can see this weird little casino riverboat. I'm going to go over here and zoom in. Roughly the same. And do I see a difference? Probably not going to be a lot different. Let me see. The blue in here compared to, for whatever it's worth, the other one does look a little bit better on the Mavic 3 Pro. But mind you, this was not a great day with great lighting. Looks like there's someone sitting right here. But let's go and look at the detail over there again. Same person still sitting there. Let's see. Boom. So the Mavic 3 Pro definitely looks a little sharper, or a little clearer, I should say. Like, look at this lady over here. Let's try to see. Oh, there's a new person over there. But it just looks a little bit crisper and like it's doing a little bit better job. It's not going to be a great file, but it's pretty darn decent considering. Let's see over here in the tree section. So kind of noisy a little bit. not really noisy, but it's kind of just the way it's processing out the file. Let me see this guy. Yeah, so the Mavic 3 Pro definitely looks a little bit better. I will tell you that just as a 25-year professional photographer looking at a lot of images. Is it huge? No. It's not like a huge thing, but it definitely seems to be a little bit more pleasant to the eyes. So, okay, that's one little file. Again, I didn't really do much because it just wasn't really a good day lighting-wise, and I didn't want to get crazy. But here is Mavic 3 Pro, right? And now we have Mavic 3 over here, just of a food truck. I'm going to go ahead and open this one. And this should be the Mavic 3 Pro. So I'm going to open that guy. And then... no, that's the Mavic 3. See, I get super confused. So this guy ending in 0004 is going to be the Mavic 3 Pro, and it says it right up here. And again, we just want to look at everything just to see clarity and pixel peep. So Mavic 3 Pro, boom, this guy, we're going to zoom in, and let's look at some of this verbiage, like the Goosehead, Elgin Community Bikes, and we'll kind of do the same over here. Can't see the Goosehead because of the way I was at, but let's see, or I mean the Elgin sign. So the Pro, not easy to tell. Let's look over here because of the way I was kind of flying. I didn't line everything up the exact same way. Boom, Mavic 3, Mavic 3 Pro. So if you see just in the clarity of everything, it just looks a little bit better. And it looks a little bit nicer. It definitely seems just, yeah, like improved upon. So I guess there's your answer, in my opinion. It's not a huge deal, but if you see Mavic 3 Pro, Mavic 3, it definitely looks almost a little softer and not as clear as this. I mean, I think it's pretty evident. Mavic 3, if you're looking at this lettering, and then Mavic 3 Pro, way different, right? Almost in a way. So Mavic 3, Mavic 3 Pro. So that's your real test, simply with just a couple images. And we can even see, do we see up my license plate? I don't know what this can do, but don't do anything to me, leave me alone. So Mavic 3 Pro, boom. I mean, you can see, you just definitely have, I mean, that's really, really magnified. I think I'm almost 1130% magnified. But if I were to choose one, that looks better in regards to color accuracy. And yeah, look at my beat up car. So that's that, guys. I'm hoping this helps a teeny bit. Let me see if I can zoom into the 119. Scrub around and pixel push around. No, 119 is blocked too. So really that's about all I can do because that's all I got. So let me see, how about this little zone over here, like this metal part. See if there's any difference. Mavic 3, Mavic 3 Pro. I mean, something like that isn't going to show a lot of detail. I don't know why, but this definitely looks more accurate color. I didn't do anything with the white balance, but this looks a little warmer This looks a little bit more neutral. I can test this more, but this is, you know, kind of a decent way to see things. Again, Mavic 3. Let's see over here. Mavic 3 Pro. Mavic 3. Mavic 3 Pro. So you can see that. Let me try one other thing. Here, let me see something. If I go back into the smart object, this is kind of a whole other thing. But I'm going to go ahead and copy the settings and cancel out of there and go into this one just to make sure that they're both identical in regards to color. So I'm going to go over here, these little 3 dots, paste edit settings. There we go. That may have changed things a little bit. So now it's the exact same edits with the raw file. Mavic 3 Pro, Mavic 3. So you could see some of the little stuff going on in the green. What is that anyway? Oh, that's part of the sign. So if we zoom in, we'll look at that sign. Similar, but from my professional standpoint, I think you could see the Mavic 3 Pro is slightly improved upon and just looks a little bit more pleasing color-wise, sharpness-wise, clarity-wise. So that's really it. I'm hoping this kind of gives you a little glimpse and realistic test of these two drones with the 7-time lens. And if you're not going to expect a ton of difference, you'll probably be fine. But if you're expecting like a huge difference, it's not the case, but it is slightly better and more pleasing to the eye, as I said. And that's it, a short little video of something, and I will continue on once I get my new mics in the mail today, which hopefully will be very soon. So that's it, guys. Aloha, subscribe. If you're into this, let me know what you want to see more of. I can test out the drones, do more iPhone stuff, do editing stuff, do color grading stuff. Just give me an idea in the comments below. Subscribe if you haven't. Hit the notification bell. And thank you for the support. Goodbye.